Hello everyone, Reed here. I just want to talk about some things really quick today. Well, to start off, there's, as I said in the last video, I want to do a live stream and start doing more live streams starting next year, but I want to have at least 100 subscribers before I do that. I want to have at least enough people that the chat's not dead and boring. Like, I want it to be a fun experience for anybody who wants to join in, including me. But I can't do that if I only have 11 subscribers. So please hit subscribe, leave a like. It helped me out a lot, and then I can maybe start doing live streams. And let me know what you want to see in a live stream. Shoot that in the comments. I know that it's a strict moderation, but I don't know. I'm going to see if I can fix that and make it easier for people to comment while still keeping everyone safe. Because that's something that's very important to me, is to keep everyone safe and secure on the internet and not have to deal with bullying. Alright, now, this week, I want to talk about some books that I've read and that have changed my life. And so they're going to be set up into two sections, like a scientific, more practical book set, and then a more religious book set. So if you don't want to watch the religious set, don't watch it. If you only want to watch that, skip ahead, go ahead and watch it. I don't care. And these are just suggestions. And specifically with the religious book set, if I'm not saying that you need to join a religion if you're not religious, or that you need to change your religion. Like, good on you if you are religious. I'm very happy about that. Like, I don't care. As long as you are a good person, you're a VIP to me, like I've said in my earlier videos. But I want to bring up some different religious texts that you could read to help learn more about different religions and get to know them better. Because I feel like we as a global society need to do better at understanding one another. That we shouldn't like hate on people because they're Muslim, or they're some obscure Christian branch or whatever, or they're atheist or Christian or Jewish. I don't care what your religion is, as long as you're a decent person. Like, if you're hurting people, yeah, I'm not going to like you. But if you are doing the best you can to be a good person, I'm fine with that. So once again, I'm not with these book suggestions, and they will go into religious texts, as you have seen by the thumbnail, and as I've already mentioned. I'm just trying to make it clear. I'm not saying to join a religion. I'm just putting out there different texts that you can read and get to learn more about people. Alright? I'm just trying to spread understanding. But to start off, these are some books that have changed my life. So first and foremost, I'm bringing out a heavy hitter, Leadership and Self-Deception. It is such a good book. It's by the Arbinger Institute. Really changed my life. It talks about self-deception, specifically in the workplace. And self-deception is where you believe you are right to the point that you don't treat other people like people. You view them as objects, and you're not acting the way you should. And a friend recommended it to me. I read it like literally a month ago. Really good book. It's on audiobook. You can get on Kindle. All these books you can find someplace, like a library, Kindle, Amazon, etc. But this one I recommend the most, and that's why it's number one. Number two is called The Great Divorce by C.S. Lewis. Phenomenal book. It does delve into religion a little bit, but I really enjoyed it, even without the religious elements. It talks a lot about what makes us, like, what's the difference between being a good person and being a poor person. Yes, he uses heaven and hell, but he explains that, and the whole point of the book is that we need to divorce ourselves completely from hell in order to be in heaven. We can't even have a little bit of hell in us. But what I like about the book is that he points out specific things that you wouldn't think are sins, but they actually are. Like, there's a lot. And it's a pretty deep book, so you might need to take notes or pick it apart, do it in a book club. But it's a good book. I highly recommend it. As for another book, this one didn't change my life as much because I knew most of the information already. But book 3 is The Power of Showing Up by Dan Siegel. And it is a pretty good book. It talks a lot about development and the things we need as humans, safety, shelter, etc. And that with parenting, our children have the right to have us show up for them. And that just by showing up and being there, it changes a lot of things for them. So if you already know a lot about child development and attachment, don't worry too much about it, but it's a really good book. I enjoyed it. It's a little more dull, unlike Leadership and Self-Deception. That one is actually a story, whereas this one is more of like a textbook, where it's like, here's this, 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 and this. So read what you would prefer. And I'm sorry, I keep knocking my camera cord.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Yeah, my knee just kept bumping the cord. Anyways, that does it for those books. The only other things I can think of is the Arbinger Institute, the same people that wrote my first suggestion, wrote several others, like stuff about open-mindedness and the Anatomy of Peace, I think is one. They're all basically the same thing as Leadership and Self-Deception, but they give different examples, so might be worth looking into if Leadership and Self-Deception doesn't fit you as well. Alright, now going into the religious texts, I'm going to start off with Christianity because that's what I know best because I'm a Christian. So obviously there's the Bible. And with the Bible, there's a lot of different versions of it because it's been translated by a lot of different people. And a lot of different interpretations and things. Personally, I like the King James Version, but if you prefer the Gideon Bible, etc., go ahead and read them. Or if you want to read several different versions, I would recommend that. I want to, but I don't have access to them. But one thing I will say about the Bible, don't worry about Songs of Solomon. It's not worth it. Like, there's nothing. I mean, personally, I don't think there's anything worthwhile in there. I guess there's a lot of poetry, and you can enjoy that, but all it's about is Solomon is trying to woo a woman. That's it. There's nothing very special. You have to kind of grasp at straws to get something spiritual out of it. But if you're into like romantic songs, fine, read Song of Solomon. But it's not my cup of tea. I don't enjoy it as much. If you do enjoy it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Along with that, there's a branch of Christianity called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They believe in the Book of Mormon, the Pearl of Great Price, Doctrine and Covenants. I've read all of them. They're really good. And if you don't agree with their religion and their church, that's fine by me. I'm not trying to force this down your throat. But they have a lot of scripture, and they do believe in the Bible as well. But you can read those and learn more about their religion and get to understand them better. And I've read them. I don't get the controversy. That's just me, but I recommend those books. There's the Apocrypha. I haven't read it yet. And sometimes it's incorporated into the Bible, other times it's not. But I haven't read it. I kind of want to. Right now, Muslims read what's called the Quran. I haven't read it yet. I don't really know where to find it. I've checked, but I'm not Muslim, so I don't know if there's rules about who can read it or not, if it's in libraries, on Amazon, etc. And so if you find something, let me know in the comments. Same with the Torah, which is the Jewish scripture. From my understanding, it covers the first 5 books of Moses in the Holy Bible, but I don't know if it goes past that. I've not read it, but it's something I'm interested in reading. Buddhism, I think, has some texts. I'm not as familiar with that, though. So, future me will edit in the various books that they have in Buddhism. And I think that does it for all of the main religions. There are other religions out there that probably have their own texts. Let me know down in the comments if you're part of that religion and you know how to access it. One thing I forgot to mention with the Christian books is you can, with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, they offer all of their books. So the Holy Bible, King James Version, Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price, and lots of other resources. They're all for free on their website. You can type in LDS.org or churchofjesuschrist.org. Kind of a long URL, I know, but I'll put those links in the description. And if there are other links to like the Bible or Quran, Torah, etc., I'll send those down in the description as well so you can access them. But yeah, let me know if I'm missing a religious text or what books changed your life. I'd like to hear that. And I'm going to make some changes to the comment moderation. Anyways, just wanted to share these books because they've had profound impact on me, and the religious texts, even the ones I haven't read, have changed a lot of people's lives anyways. So just want to spread understanding and help you learn some more. So remember to lend a hand to those who need it. Bye.